Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you a really cool team you can use for this faction assault in the Stone Song Eyrie. Really cool team, this, absolutely love it. Now, if your horde level is not at level 100 in the Stone Song Eyrie, you can pick up a tier 1. This is going to give you a potion of enchantment, amongst other things. Really, really cool. But if you do have your horde level in this faction at level 100 or above, you will have a potion of enchantment stored, so no need to actually buy it. But if you are going to go further in this event, i.e. up to tier 4 to grab something like Stoneflight, this weapon here, then you do have to buy the tiers in order, so you kind of have to double up on it, but it doesn't give double the effects. It's just a standard potion of enchantment still. Right, onto the team itself. A very, very cool team this. I've just done the first level to lock the team in. I'll just show this on a basic level, then jump to the delve itself and do it on the hardest level to show how this team can do every single stage of this delve from literally first stage up until the last. We have Earth's Fury. If you don't have Earth's Fury, you can use Mang instead for a very similar effect. Chalcedony and 2 Gargoyle. Now this team works in a similar way to the Tesla team. I love Tesla on those red and blue delves, absolutely superb, because the more powerful the enemy gets, the worse it gets for them. It actually increases Tesla's power effectively. And this kind of has a similar effect with a Gargoyle. Not directly, because a Gargoyle does deal splash damage to an enemy boosted by all allies attack, then explodes 2 gems. But we have Earth's Fury, and as I said, Mang does a very similar thing, but this eliminates all armor from an enemy and deals magic-based damage, and then gives all allies 2 attack boosted by the armor eliminated. So when we've boosted up our attack by casting this, we've actually just then increased all the attack of our whole team, which is really cool, because then Gargoyle, what this does, it does damage boosted by all allies attack. So you just do this once or twice with Earth's Fury on the higher levels, and your attack goes absolutely mad on all your troops, and then makes Gargoyle's damage go absolutely through the roof. Really, really simple team to use, and we can use a Chalcedony to get lots of brown for the team. Deals magic-based damage to an enemy, then creates 3 brown gems boosted by all construct allies. This is an all construct team, and you just take it from there. You do Chalcedony to charge up the team, Earth's Fury to give yourself and the rest of your team a load of attack, then Gargoyle to do the damage with a huge amount of attack. Really, really cool. Right, so the early stages are going to be absolutely mega straightforward. It's going to be a case of just charging up your Gargoyles and wiping out the enemy. Well, we'll get a easy hit. You can kill him off with Chalcedony, who's going to loop, and when you cast this, just cast it on normally the second or third opponents to get the most out of the splash damage, but it's going to be really, really straightforward on the early stages. Let's not muck around with any of these early stages. Let's jump to the faction itself and do this on level 500, show how it works there as well. Right, so we're in the Stone Song Eyrie itself, level 500, as hard as it gets. Exactly the same team, exactly the same banner. The banner for this, let's just show what it was quick. I used the Eagle banner, +2 brown, +1 yellow, -1 purple. We are in Geomancer. The traits for this are very, very cool. Love them. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%, and all constructs start with 50% mana. Talent trees will have Impact, Hammer Mastery, Anti-Magic Sphere, Tactician. Don't need that one because we get it anyway. Rock Solid, this is the key to this. Gain a barrier when matching brown gems. Well, one of the keys. There's a few keys to this. But Rock Solid is really cool. We match brown all the time, and every time we do that, we get a barrier. This makes this team really safe on the higher levels. You can have Stone Mastery or a Tree of Knowledge. I particularly like Stone Mastery. It just means we get our troops charged up just that little bit quicker, even though we do get an awful lot of brown from a Chalcedony and a Fortitude. Right, so let's dive in. On the higher levels, what you want to do is cast your Earth's Fury or your Mang, whichever one you're using, as fast as possible and get some massive increase in attack on the team. So right now, our Gargoyle, you'll see on the right-hand side at the bottom, the boost ratio, it says the boost is +146 because it's boosted by our attack. But when we use, let me just grab this anyway. When we use this, we eliminate all armor from an enemy and deal that amount of damage. That's based on your magic. Then give all allies 2 attack boosted by the armor eliminated. So we'll pick on someone that's got the most armor. She's got a lot. Kaboosh. No more armor for you, girl. And we'll see now that our attack on our team has gone up massively, even though it's much harder to read now with these new design cards. Not the greatest thing in the world. But look at our boost now. It's gone up to plus 271. So what we can do now is use Charleston to loop. We'll pick on that person who we stripped the armor away from, because you don't want to hit someone that's got the armor, because you're going to lessen the effect when we cast Earth's Fury. And there we go, we've got that boost again. Let's do it again. Let's chuck it on them this time. Bosh. Now I've got a boost of 384. Now this is just going to do a huge amount of damage now. We've got both gargoyles charged up. Let's cast it on that second troop down, because, yep, we can still take their armor if we want. You can do this as many times if you want, but the boost is huge. It's normally enough to kill them outright. Let's wolf it on them as well. That's got gargoyle up again because they explode gems and get charged and finish off. And that's level 500. As simple as that. And that's without taking any skull hits. Remember, when we've got all this massive attack now, we can take those skull hits. If we cast Charleston and any skulls drop down, we're going to get massive damage on the enemy as well. And you can get your main troop on massive attack. If you use Mang, you can get 1,000 attack with this really easily. Like, really easily. Let's cast it on the top troop. There you go, that's got our Earth's Fury charged up. Let's chuck it on Isabel. No armor for you, girl. Let's use Charleston to loop. Let's give her another wallop, soften her up. See, now we can get this skull hit if we want, because we've got a much bigger attack, and it's also enraged, so that's going to do huge damage. Let's cast that again. Let's take away his armor. We're now on 425 attack. Let's loop with Charleston on the person we took away the armor from. You can take that skull hit again if you want, but we've got a barrier, so we can leave it to them if we like with safety. Really cool. Let's get even more attack. Let's get his armor. Bosh. 579 attack now with a boost on gargoyle of 775. Which is like really, really easy to use. Let's cast that on her. There, we're gone. One go. Gargoyle, get out of here, son. Let's do the mythic room, and then we'll call the video a day. Hey, video. What? That's how the video talks, by the way. Your day. Okay. Don't mind me. Again, when we get brown, we're going to get a barrier, so we can leave those there if we want. It's not a big deal. We've got barrier now. That flashing shield icon means we've got a barrier. So let's go and get our armor. Let's strap off Queen Xochitl with our armor. Ooh, misses. That means she's fighting in the nudie. Not that she's not wearing much anyway. I mean, there's not much armor to take away. What do we actually take away? What's our armor? Her legs, things? Wonder what would count as her armor. I don't know, I think too literally sometimes. Right, Charleston, let's bash it on the person we took the armor from to increase the effect of Earth's Fury. As I said, you can use Mang if you like. Oh, she's got a lot of armor. We'll take that as well. Every time you get brown, remember, you're going to be safe, but Mang now, the boost is 629. You can take massive skull hits if you want. Really, really cool. Let's cast this on them. Kaboosh. That gargoyle on the top troop. And they are very nearly gone. And one more skull hit, or one more hit of anything really is a job done. And there we go. We've got massive skull damage. And she is gone. And that's level 500. Really easy team to use. Quite a lot of fun as well. Especially when you get some skull cascades and the enemy just dies just instantly. Just bang, 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 dead. Really a lot of fun. Cool team to use. And there it is. If you don't have two gargoyles, for example, you can chuck in a Zernabog. Another good troop that causes a dust storm all the time, which is brown. And you'll still be fine with one gargoyle. It'll just take that a little bit longer because you have to maybe cast it again. But it charges up really fast because of Charleston. But as a team, if you enjoyed it, why not bash that like and subscribe button? It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.